Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you guys tried that chili that I fixed the other day because it was so bomb. And this package of meat was actually supposed to go in that pot of chili, but I'm trying to cook for the amount that we need. I'm so used to cooking too much. It's only two of us here. I didn't need to fix a big pot. So this is a pound of ground beef. You could use turkey, chicken, or whatever. And I'm just adding my seasons. You know the usuals: garlic powder, onion powder. I got some smoked paprika. I'm putting a little beef bouillon in there. And I always got onions and bell peppers cut up in the refrigerator. So I'm adding that in. I'm going to add here just a little bit of buttermilk. Why the buttermilk? I don't know. It changes the texture. It makes it extra juicy. Give it a try. It won't steer you wrong. One egg goes in. And sorry about the background. I'm watching Dawson's Creek. Y'all probably don't know nothing about that. Anyway, a little Worcestershire, whatever you call this, W sauce goes in. And I wanted to add a little bit of red pepper, bell pepper. It's not hot. And you know what? For those of you who don't like vegetables to crunch on the vegetables, you can take these vegetables and blend them up and put it inside your foods. But these bell peppers, onions, garlic, and all that stuff, it really brings out the flavor in your food. I don't suggest you skip it at all. But yeah, I'm so happy that I decided to take that ground beef and turn it into two meals because I've been craving some meatloaf anyway. Here I'm adding some beef bouillon. Sometimes I add the Lipton seasoned packages. That's good in it too. I'm adding just a little bit of ketchup. I can't really give you an explanation why the ketchup. My mom taught me to put ketchup in it, and it always turns out really good. So I gotta ask her why ketchup. Anyway, it's good. And I added a little accent, little Cajun season. Y'all usually have Lawry's, but I ran out. And of course, black pepper. And another thing, if you're one of my friends or subscribers that like this type of content, like I like watching certain foods and people eating and all this type of stuff, give me a little comment or a like or something. Let me know that you're here so that YouTube can continue to roll my videos because they stop rolling if there's no engagement. So yeah, help a sister out. Give me a couple comments or talk to me or something. Anyway, in goes a couple of handfuls of breadcrumbs. I think I put about four in to be exact. Back in the day, I used to do crackers. You could use crackers, but lately I just been, buying these breadcrumbs, making it easier. And you always want to make things a little bit easier for you, right? And that's something else I want to talk about to all my foodies out there that's passionate about cooking. I be seeing these people in these food groups. You come for people and talking about how they fix and prepare their meals. Everybody cooks differently. It doesn't mean that you are the best cook, I'm the best cook, your mama was the best cook. Oh, I learned it like this. That ain't how you do it. That's not what you eat with that. Listen, cooking is kind of like art. You do it how you want. That's why I'm not a baker, cause baking takes too much. Too many rules to baking. As far as cooking is concerned, you freestyle that. You do that how you want to do it. It's no right or wrong way to do that. I mean, you gotta cook it to it ain't raw, but you know what I mean. Stop being out here being so critical. Everybody do their own thing. If you don't like something the way somebody else do it, then keep it moving. Or you politely suggest something. I didn't learn everything from my mom. I learned it from everybody. I watched everybody and I watched cooking shows. So everything and all the techniques how I cook and stuff is from it's from all around the world. Now one thing I am gonna get on y'all about, especially for you new cooks and stuff, you got to clean as you go. Now I didn't put that meatloaf in the oven. I put that meatloaf in the oven at what 375, and I think I'm gonna cook it for about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna pull it out. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm cleaning up my kitchen, washing up all these dishes. I'm not gonna wait till the last minute. And child, I'm really bringing you into my business because I'm truly talking to my husband. Because when he cook in my kitchen, child, it be a whole big mess up in here. But anyway, let's get started on this sauce. All I'm using is some ketchup. People put gravy and all that stuff on their meatloaf, but I like a little like sweet and tangy type feel. So I'm using a little bit of ketchup, some dry mustard, put a little bit of brown sugar, some of that Worcestershire sauce, W sauce, whatever you want to call it, and onion powder, garlic powder, and that's it. That's what I use to put on top of my meatloaf. That's how my mama did it. I don't know if she used mustard powder or not. I don't remember. But she used a ketchup base. I don't like barbecue sauce on top of mine. I really don't. Oh, I like gravy on top of my meatloaf, but I really love this like ketchup-y sauce on there. It's like a sweet and tangy type thing. Give it a try and make your own little mixture and see how it tastes. It's bomb. If you have lasted this long within the video, leave me some green hearts or let me know what you do with your meatloaf. Cause I'm not no bougie cook. I'm willing to try any and everything. I take all kind of advice. So we didn't pull this meatloaf out the oven. It's not completely done yet, but I want to slather this sauce on it and then let it continue to cook. Now I had the oven at 375, but I bumped it all the way up to 475 for the last few minutes of it cooking. And I'm cooking it for another 10 to 15 minutes. That's why I couldn't be no real like tutorial person because I just freestyle. I really ain't got no instructions for y'all. But anyway, let's get started on this creamed corn. It's to die for. And I'm using frozen corn, but I got this like one fresh ear of corn just hanging out in the refrigerator. So I got to use it and, get rid of it. So I'm just incorporating it in that. I can't stand fresh corn preparation. I hate the silk and all that stuff. But anyway, it really is. I can eat a fresh ear of corn without cooking it. I could just eat it. No one of the crows just come and eat the corn out right off the husk. So I'm using one bag of frozen corn, and I'm using white sweet corn. That's my favorite. To a pan, I'm using some butter, a little bit of flour, and we're going to make a little roux. Gonna just cook the flour a little bit and out until it's not floury tasting. We don't want to change the color of the flour. We want to keep this white. Then we're going to add some heavy cream. We're going to stir that until it's smooth. Then we're going to add some sugar, as much sugar as you like, because you want to get it as sweet as you like. I like sweet and salty taste. Okay, so now dump all that corn in. Sorry about the lighting. Dump all that corn in and give it a mix. This is a little too thick for me, and I don't have any more cream left or milk. So what I'm going to have to do is add a little water just to thin it out a little bit. And then I'm adding a little salt. Now don't worry, the water is not going to take away from its richness, I promise. It's still going to be so creamy and delicious, I promise you. Just continue to taste as you go to make sure that you know how you want your food to taste. I'm adding a little parsley because the parsley is not going to give it another taste, but I just like the way it looks. I have to have my food looking a certain way for me to enjoy it as well. I used to hate those back in the day can of cream corns. Ugh, it was so disgusting to me as a child. All the children loved it, but I didn't. Now here's a little game changer. I add cheese. Any kind of cheese you like. When you do this, it's going to be epic. Make sure you let them know you got it from Dolly's Corner. Ooh, hey, and baby, it's so good. Okay, so let's get to this meatloaf. Let's take this out of the pan. It's already cooled off. Look how cute it is, y'all. I did that. It should be about 8 pieces for me and the mister, and that's just enough to make him be craving for some more. So if he wants some more, I'll just cook another meatloaf next week. Look how the knife just glides through the meatloaf. This meatloaf is so moist. I'm going to need you to actually follow my instructions. So this is my husband's plate because what I didn't tell y'all, it's 11 o'clock at night. Actually, now it's midnight that I'm cooking. That's how I do. I cook in the middle of the night because that's my calmest place to cook. And so I'm about to eat this bomb meal right now. I'm plating it up right now because I want to take a cute picture for Instagram. And and then I'm going to sit here and eat my meal. I work night shift, so I prepare my meals at night and I enjoy my meals at night. And then my husband kind of get it the next day because he's at work. But here's the plate right now. Either way it goes, the meal is delicious. We both enjoy the meal. Give it a try. Give me a like, comment. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you come back for the next video. Later.